Let me take this opportunity to wish all of you Good Friday, and especially at this moment when I know things may not be good with the corona, the COVID-19 lockdown in some parts, and so many challenges people are facing. But again, I ask myself, why was this day referred to Good Friday? Does it mean that everything was good? And I came to realize, no, it also had some challenges. Actually, what made it to be good were the lessons that we can learn on this day, which can transform our life to be good people. So ourselves, we become the Good Friday throughout our life. Without that, then I don't know. This is the day we remember the crucifixion and the death of Jesus. And we remember Judas Iscariot, which was the disciple of Jesus, was the one who handed Jesus to the Jew. Later on, Peter, who was the rock, whom he trusted, and he put as the leader of the church, told him point blank, I've never been with you, I don't know you, and I don't know what you are talking about. Until when Jesus looked at him and the cock crows, then he fall into tears. Dear brethren, sometimes we normally imagine that accusations ama people who pulls us down, they come from far. They are just here with us. I may be the one who will pull you down. You may be the one who will pull me down. This is a day we learned that it is not good. I don't think Jesus really find it well in such situation. And even as we see, as he goes along, he is taken by this Jew who are his own people and into the high priest, who would rather expect that Jesus be taken maybe to a high court, all other, but they start with the religion. So did it really sound Jesus in that sound good to Jesus in that situation? But he persevered. Now, that is why when he was asked to answer any of the false accusations, he looked down and didn't answer anything. So even the high priest got embarrassed until he decided to take him to the Pilate. Now, in this scenario, we realize that sometimes we are pulled down by our own people. But Jesus is giving us a lesson that don't always answer everything. To the situation, you just need to be quiet. Silence sometimes speaks louder than words. I'm trying to imagine if Jesus would just go ahead and answer, it would be something else. Because what are you answering if everything is false? Now, look at the Pilate. Looking at the accusations and realize they are making sense. He was very, he was a leader that I love because of his integrity. Dear friends, it's good to lead with integrity. Because Pilate in the first case nullified and say, I don't see any of the accusations valid. So he walked in their front and even washed his sons. And the second situation, when he was asked, after writing that Jesus of Nazareth, King of Jews, to change, he said, what has been written has been written. These are the good leadership qualities that if we adopt, because we are leaders at every level, we will be leaders, we would want to be leaders, and God chooses us to be leaders. And if we realize that we are leading because of for God, not for the people, then we are not going to do things just because people expect us to do, just to please them, but we are going to do what is right. Now, because of continuous noise, the Jews, once they insisted, Pilate decided to hand over Jesus to his local leaders, that is the Herod, for the crucifixion process. And we realized that Jesus really suffered. He was beaten, he was forced to carry the cross until he was crucified in the cross. Even when the time when he was in need of water, instead he was given something different. The only good thing, he could appreciate his fast when the legs of the other thieves were also on the other crosses were being cut. His was preserved, as it was written that his bones shall not be broken down. And again, remember initially when he was praying and he was seeing what is going to happen, he was foreseeing, he prayed that, God, may you take this cup out from me. But at this time, he was at least happy in one way that he has accomplished his mission, and that's why he says all is finished. So we realize that even in times of difficulties, despite the challenges which we are facing, Jesus is proving to us that we shall meet the end. We shall accomplish if we continue trusting in the Lord. So never give up in whatever you are doing, despite all the challenges, despite the canes, despite what. Stick to your visions that guides your missions. Now, the other scenario, we are seeing that when Jesus died, the tomb, which is now his grave, was now available. And initially, when he was to be born, all the maternity wings were full, and he had to be born in the cowshed. So that is very irony, and it is not something that it is new to us. Many a times we've seen a situation whereby we have relatives, we have friends, we have people we are close to. We are suffering, we don't have jobs, we are not feeling well. We are at the point when we need their assistance, but at this time maybe they are busy. That's the time they can only manage to send messages of get well fast, you'll get a job, we wish you all the best. And unfortunately, when things doesn't go all right and you happen maybe to end your life ends, then they'll come and give good eulogies, they'll give good offers, they'll cry, they'll say how you've been a good person, they'll try to show how they've been close to you. So dear friend, these are the lessons we are learning today. So don't be surprised if they're happening to you. They also happen to Jesus. But now to you, if you are the one who is going to behave that way, then let me tell you that then there is no need of this Good Friday, because this Good Friday should make you change from such characters. Now, with all that, I take this opportunity to thank all of you for the time you sacrificed to listen to me. Be courageous and know that all these challenges you are facing, it is very easy for people to accept any accusation from your own people than from outside. So that is why when Jesus was being brought by his people, it was even difficult for people to deny it. But all in all, he managed. So you and me, if we can take advantage of the lessons and many other which maybe you can add to them, and then this Good Friday can be of good help to us and to the whole world and to the whole generation. Be blessed. Thank you.